Well, we've got pretty big problems. Our house is rotting. I hope this never happens to you, but it can happen. Moisture can build up in your walls if they're not properly insulated, and there was some big mistakes made here, and this is the result. We messed around and peeled back some layers and found a big problem, but it's good. I mean, it's best that we found it now, but I mean, this hurts my eyes. Look at this. So we're just gonna take some real deep breaths and catch you up. This was an abandoned family property. Nobody was coming up here for over 10 years, and now it's up to me and my wife to bring this thing back to life. And we have no experience doing any of this work. We don't have any experience fixing things or working with tools, but we're gonna figure it out. So if you're not really sure what you're looking at, well, this is how houses are built. They're built on the sill plate is where the framing starts, and the sill plate was rotting, and we had to put a false wall up in the basement so we could support the structure. Well, the sill plate was replaced. And not only that, but the exterior wall boards are also rotting. You couldn't see any of these problems from the inside. There was no signs of any water damage, nothing. But once we started peeling back the siding, because we were repairing a hole that was near the top by the roof when we had the roof redone, then we realized what we were dealing with. Is anybody else out there sweating yet? Or no, just me? All right. So I've just got to practice what I always say here and just go step by step, and not try not to get overwhelmed, and make sure that you just stay focused on accomplishing whatever it is that needs to be done next. This isn't something that I could do on my own. I needed some help on this one. I needed some professional opinions because this is majorly structural. But the reality is that this is probably happening on the other walls as well. This one's incredibly important because it's a very big supporting wall, but I'm going to have to deal with this problem on my own for the rest of the house. And at the same time, I've got a demolition going on my own. I've got this rotting floor, stairs, and doorway that I'm trying to replace, and well, I got to focus on this while the rest of the other stuff's being torn out. This is a solid life lesson on focusing on what you can control and just making sure that that's the only thing that drives you forward. If I've got any carpenters or framers out there watching, and you can see this giant dumpster fire of a problem, so give me your opinions. Tell me what you see. I'd love to hear your knowledge. Anyway, tomorrow's another day, but tomorrow is gonna come with all this snow. This is a lot of snow here, and I'm gonna have to dig my way out and make the job site actually workable again. We get pounded on pretty hard here. One day it could be just dry, and the next day it could be winter wonderland, so you never know what's around the corner. Not gonna lie, we're a little bit overwhelmed, but we're just gonna keep pushing through as usual, and there's nothing we can do but plan for the next step. Look at my dock. I mean, I've already got a good almost 2 feet on there. We're supposed to have a solid 3 feet of just standing snow by the end of the day. This video was a little different from one of my usual videos, but if you like this type of stuff and you want to see a guy with no experience learn how to fix things and solve problems, then keep watching. I'll see you on the next one. Ooh, if she was